Yo, what's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to another video. It is your boy Jaynarc. Today we're rebuilding the New York Jets, who are currently 3-10, which is pretty tough. And clearly they're not going to be making the playoffs, of course. I mean, let's be serious. But we do have Eagles the #1 seed, Lions being #2, Packers being 7. Okay, so and Dolphins is #1 seed over there in the AFC, which is wild. But we are going to rebuild this team who's 3-10. We have about 27 contracts ready to negotiate with. We're going to move on from a lot of people. DJ Reed has been pretty solid. He's an 88 overall. And he's only 27 years old. I think that'd be a perfect guy to tack on to the team long term to have with Sauce. Hassan Reddick wants a 3-year deal. Yo, you're gone. Tony Adams is only 25 years old. So we have Jalen Mills, Isaiah Oliver. So maybe we get Tony Adams back. He's a star. Chuck Clark, strong safety. He's 29. We could let him go. Tyler Conklin, we could let him go. Jamie Sherwood would be good for depth. We'll get him back long term. And Ashton Davis as well as a strong safety. We could keep him long term as a backup just in case we don't sign anyone. He said I could find a better team. Bro, then go find a better team then. Tyron Smith, we're letting go too. Brandon Eccles, we're going to let rock. A lot of these guys here we're not even going to keep long term. Because what's the point? Yeah, we're gonna let a lot of these guys go, to be honest. Connor McGovern, center, wants a 1-year deal. I mean, maybe we could get him back as a kind of like our depth guy. So we also have Joe Tippmann, and the rest of these cats. I'm honestly cool on them. I gotta pick up options on both those cats too. Oh, I gotta pick up 3 options: Jermaine Johnson, Sauce, and him. But we're gonna sim to the playoffs because we already know we're not making it. So apparently we went 6-11 to end off the season, which is not real. Obviously, I don't believe that would happen. But here we are though, as we go 6-11. We're gonna choose our draft class, this upcoming draft class. You know, with Ashton Jaynarc, all these young cats. You know, so we're gonna do that. Out of the draft class we're choosing here, I think we'll just choose the most recent one we got. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it's the correct players here. And yes, it is. Yes, it is. Jalen Milroe, they have projected as a first rounder, which is crazy work. But we'll see. We'll see how that pans out. Offense was finished in ranked 19th, and defense was ranked, let's see, 9th. So defense is we're kind of okay with how we're at the defensive side of things. This is obviously if they did not fire Robert Salah, of course. So defense was something we could build off of. Make sure that we somehow bring the Jets back into contention. But defense, though, I'm liking what we got. Granted, we're going to lose some players, but we're going to have Jermaine Johnson back, who's probably injured. We're going to get a new corner. I think the defense will be a forefront of our team. Offensive line will definitely need some work, but we have a star left tackle, John Simpson. So this team isn't too bad on paper. Not too bad on paper. So this offseason should be a big one. I know the Jets, real life, have lots of aspirations. Aaron Rodgers maybe want to come back, which wouldn't be a bad idea for us to do if we kept Rodgers for 1 extra season. I mean, we could have our guy just learn, right? Even though it would be a little bit weird. It would be a bit weird, but I don't think it would be too bad. And honestly, with our offensive scheme, I don't think we need to fire our offensive coordinator. I don't think we need to fire him. I think we'd be just okay. Chiefs end up going to Super Bowl, of course. And do we have any Pro Bowlers in the AFC? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. So we're gonna have to make some Pro Bowlers. Oh, Quinnen Williams. I said Quinton. Quinnen Williams made it, but he's always a beast. Generational talent for sure. So there's no worries on that end of him making it. But Super Bowl is here. I don't know who made it besides the Chiefs. It probably is going to be like Chiefs, like Lions or something like that. It's Chiefs Seahawks. Okay. All right. Chiefs Seahawks is the Super Bowl. Unexpected, but okay. I guess that's what we're doing here. Wow. Seahawks, Geno Smith leading the Seahawks to the Super Bowl. Now, if they come away with a dub, oh my gosh. No, they don't. They end up losing 45-31. I'm on Ross St. Brown, won Offensive Player of the Year. Okay. Middle linebacker of the year. Defensive player of the year went to Zach Bond. NFL MVP went to Lamar. And Mahomes wins another Super Bowl. So he hit the 3-peat. So now we're going to have our chance to, make things happen. Shake up the room a bit, So we have an opportunity to re-sign some players. I think I'm honestly going to trade DA. I'm going to trade DA. I'm pretty sure we eat his contract. So we have his contract. So we're going to accept Sauce's option. We're going to accept Garrett Wilson's option. Then we're going to accept Sonrad's gone. Jermaine Johnson, we're accepting his option too. We get him back. Chuck Clark is gone. I think the rest of these cats I'm going to let go too. This is our last chance. We're going to need to fulfill backups, but I don't like these players. I don't like these players. I think we could do better than this. So we'll get to week one. Week one, we'll have about 50 million. Let's see. If Aaron Rodgers didn't retire, then we'll stick with him. We'll stick with him. So quarterback. So we still have Aaron Rodgers, and the penalty will be about 14 million. We also have Jordan Travis. So Aaron Rodgers has regressed down to 72. Breece Hall, Braylon Allen, Isaiah Davis. I like our running back committee, what we have going on there. Receivers, so we have DA. We save a lot of money by trading him away. And, you know, we could send him to a contender. I don't think DA would want to be here on a team that's still trying to figure it out. So let's see what we can get for him. So from the Bears, we get, we got to send him to a contender. A contender would be ideal for him. Zach Bond, who just won Defense Player of the Year, but he's 28 years old. Tyler Newman in a fourth. Kirby Joseph, 2 sevens. Quay Walker, a third, fourth, and 2 sevens. To go back to the Packers would be interesting. Cooper Kupp. So if we got Quay Walker, right, I think we kind of run like a 4-3 defense as well. So he could be fine there. Maybe move some players around. And then the Packers give us quite a bit of picks. They give us a couple sevens, which I'm not really too much of a fan of. But it could work out with making sure our defense is kind of set. So we give Devontae back. I don't want 2 sevens for that round. Can I get an important pick of like this year, like a third? Okay, they go for it. So we get 2/3 for all that back. We just get rid of DA. We save about like 30 million by moving on from him. So that's great. And Quay Walker is now onto the team. We're going to see what we do with him because like I said, we need to move on from players. So CJ Mosley is maybe someone else we kind of move on from as well too, you know. Greg Zuerlein, I think I'm just going to release him. You're 73 overall. I know you missed a lot of kicks this year, so you're good to go, bro. Yeah, so let's see if CJ Mosley has any, you know, trade interest from anywhere. Rashad White in a 7th, Isaiah Adams in a 6th, Matt Gonclaves, Dorian Williams, Andre Sisco is not a bad option. Again, working on our defense. Tajay Spears. I don't really need a running back, but the O-line part, right? So maybe we get A.J. Jackson. He's 77 overall. A.J. Jackson, maybe put him at that right tackle position. He's only 27 to be a $7 million cap hit. We give them C.J. Mosley. I think I'm gonna go with this. I think I'm gonna go with this. Kind of give ourselves some O-line help. So that doesn't hurt at all. So far made a couple moves. We're gonna see if we can move Quincy Williams to that inside position. I think he's definitely earned his spot as to being the target inside linebacker for this team. And yeah, I mean I think that makes sense. He's been playing well in real life too. So put him at that inside linebacker position. Hopefully he goes up to an 82. Doesn't fit the scheme, but that's okay for now. Malachi Corley is another guy we could develop as well too. Let's see. Because I could just, we could just see what the schemes are looking like for the team. We're gonna generate best lineup. Oh, I forgot that still doesn't work in this game, so we're gonna have to go and fix the depth chart ourselves. But we traded for Quay Walker though, so he's here now. He's literally onto the squad now, so that's kind of weird. Unless he's literally injured. That's the only way. Like, he's got to be injured. But we run a 4-3 cover 3. So if we just change it to a base 4-3. Let's see if that helps out with our defense. Make sure the scheme kind of fits for some of these backers. So it works for Quincy. So that's kind of what I wanted anyways, just so that it applies to them. So not bad. We're going to keep Quantez Stiggers too. All right, so D-line's not bad at all. We do have some injuries, but I think we're going to be okay. At best. Injury report. Jermaine Johnson, Achilles tear. He tore his Achilles. All right. That's actually a major problem. He tore his Achilles. Stephon Diggs is available. You know, a veteran wide receiver who wouldn't take the snaps from Garrett Wilson wouldn't be too bad. I'm not really seeing anybody I like here. We could maybe get Laviska Shenault, but honestly, we could maybe just draft someone. Tight end, we could definitely go with getting someone to add in, like Tommy Tremble, to be with Jeremy Ruckert. Not bad at all. Nose tackle position. So this is another interesting one. We can maybe get Bobby Brown the third, throw him onto the team with Quinton Williams. They have that. That'd be good. That'd be good to have him there. Josh Uche. At right end, we have Michael Clemens and Jermaine Johnson. So we're actually set there. Left end, Deo Denegbo. We have Will McDonald and Eric Watts. So if we signed him, it would just be unnecessary depth, I guess. Inside linebacker, important position. Signing a guy like Jack Gibbons would be great to add on to the team. He's about, what? How old is Jack Gibbons? He is 26 years old. So not bad at all. And a cornerback, you know, this position, Paulson Odabo, Mike Hilton. Honestly, if we go for a guy who's a slot corner, like Mike Hilton would be amazing. Paulson, actually, we could just sign Paulson. DJ Reed could go into slot. We have Michael Carter, so we'd have 4 good corners. You know, we'd have some good corners there. Free safety, we have Tony Adams, who I'm a fan of, so we're not going to be too worried there. And I guess kicker could be a position we'd look into. So we don't have one. We could sign Jason Sanders to a deal, give him a 2-year deal. He'll probably join us. So those are our free agent moves for right now. I kind of want to take a look at our picks. What do we have too? I think we could maybe move some pieces around. If we don't have a first, then that's fine. So we have 2/3, a fourth, 2/5, 2 6s. So we have quite a bit of picks here. So that's cool. That's cool. So Aaron Rodgers is here for one more season. And a sim to the next week. So with the moves we made, this is for this upcoming year. I know gradually we'll get more. Maybe in the 3rd round we can maybe draft a star receiver perhaps. But if we could make things work out the way we want to, then that's good with me. So we're gonna sim to the draft and then see. And then see what we do. You know. And hopefully it works out. Hopefully it works out. So let's adjust this lineup. Excuse me. Yeah, it doesn't work on the offense when I try to adjust the lineup, unfortunately. So Paulson Odabo is on the team, but he's injured. Why do they let me trade for people that's injured? Why do they do that? Or let me sign people that's injured? Like, that's so weird. So I don't even know if we signed any of these cats. So we're gonna take a look at that and handle that. So if us going 6 and 11, Will Johnson, offensive tackle or cornerback, went first. Number 2 went Travis Hunter. Number 3 went Quinn. Shador went to the Browns. Okay, so obviously there's still some quarterbacks available here. So our biggest need is quarterback. Oh, Mason Graham would be a great D lineman to have, but we have Quinton Williams already. We have Quinton Williams. So quarterback, honestly, round to 2 to 3 projection is what we have for Carson Beck, Cam Ward, and Jalen Milroe. Carson Beck being a first rounder is insane, but could it happen? Yes. He has D throwing the run, but if we drafted him, we wouldn't be playing him anytime soon. So we can honestly do that with Cam Ward. Cam Ward to the Jets. Let me know how y'all feel about that. Cam Ward to the Jets. We draft him, and we just let him sit. Whereas Carson Beck would be an interesting option here. But for needing a safety, our biggest needs being apparent here, we have a guy like Malachi Starks who could come in quickly, learn the scheme. Is safety the biggest concern, though, for a first-round pick? Like, that's the other thing. Because we could get a quarterback maybe in the second day, maybe Milroy. So honestly, we're gonna go to safety, Malachi Starks. We're rebuilding long term, right? The first round pick is not gonna play immediately anyways. There's also Ashton Jainty here, but he's not gonna play anyways, right? So like, we need all the help we can get. So maybe if we get a corner too, Denzel Burke. Now we're gonna go with safety. There's also Malachi Moore. We're going to go with safety Malachi Starks from Georgia. C to F hit power, B man coverage, B D. You know, oh yeah, what? This guy's nice. Malachi Starks. We're gonna draft him. Rank 17 true value, drafted him at number 11. Okay, not bad, not bad. So we get our safety. So we're gonna wait till the second round to go for a quarterback. So this should be interesting. Quinshon Judkins just went. So let's see what quarterback's available. Someone long term to develop. So Carson Beck is here. Carson Beck is here. And then also Jackson Dart. So Jalen Milroe did end up going. Unfortunately, I did want to get him. But Carson Beck being here, I'm okay with drafting him here. I think he'll be great to learn behind Aaron Rodgers. You know, ranked number 75 in true value. That's fine. He could be ranked whatever it is. But he'll be there to learn behind Aaron Rodgers. So that's a good pick in my book. In my book, that's not a bad pick at all. So we have 2 third-round picks that we could go after too. And so Kyron Lacey, wide receiver, 6'2" from LSU. This guy honestly seems like he'd be the perfect guy for us to throw in there. But his stats don't look too good. D spec catch, A to C awareness, C catching, C to F, B release. What are they saying about him? C to F catching traffic, C catching, D deep route. He needs to work on a lot of skills. He needs to work on a lot of his skills. Even though in real life he did really well. Xavier Restrepo, he balled out at for Miami. And Torrey Horton from Colorado State isn't bad either. You know, I like Xavier Restrepo, you know. B to D runners, B catching, A catching traffic, C spec at C to F, short route running, C to F, C to F, C to F, B, D. He's not bad. He's not a bad fit, honestly. He's not a bad fit. You know, for a third-round pick, we're going to draft him. Might be a reach. Might have been a reach. But ranked number 51 in true value, drafted him at number 84. So that's not bad at all. With our next pick here, I'm honestly thinking we go... So now that we have that all set, we don't really need a corner. We could honestly go for an inside linebacker. Inside linebacker, we have not much. Not much. We have a kid here in Jason Henderson. He's a run stopper, day 3, B awareness, B play rec, D tackling, B to D power, C to F, C to F. This kid is not bad. Jason Henderson, zone coverage isn't bad too. He's like marginal at best. Maybe a guy we just develop long term. Can't really block shit. Can't really tackle. I don't know why you're on a team if you can't really tackle well. But there's Kamon Rucker, C block shed, B to D pursuit, A tackling, C to F zone coverage. We don't really need him to do that. Oh, actually we're a zone coverage team. I forgot we're 4-3. We're a 4-3 team. So maybe we could get a guy like Nick Jackson towards the... Yeah, maybe we could get a guy like Nick Jackson, honestly. He has great zone coverage too. Maybe someone to learn. But it's the left outside linebacker position that we need that for. I just realized that. Jack Kaiser from Notre Dame. C to F block shed, B to D pursuit, A tackling, B zone coverage. I'll take that. I'll take a Jack Kaiser. He's ranked 228. Ooh, we reached like crazy, bro. We reached like crazy. Now I'm going to let simulation handle the rest and see what it looks like. So, draft recap is here. Malachi starts with a 76. Carson Beck was a 71. Restrepo was 73. We missed big time on Jack Kaiser. Jabbar Muhammad from Oregon, 72. Tight end, middle linebacker, another cornerback, Keontae Scott, and Colin Lacey. So not a bad draft. Not a bad draft. We're working to develop our guys too. So I'm actually very content with what we got there. So with getting a new safety, Malachi Starks, we're gonna put a lot of emphasis on making sure, you know, he handles business. I mean, we like to put emphasis on our defense. That's one thing that we're gonna try to keep that identity going for I was about to say the Chiefs, for the Jets, you know. And we're gonna sign Jaynarc Curse as a backup safety, a veteran safety to have onto the team, just so you know we're kind of okay with that. We're kind of okay with that position because yeah, we definitely don't want to be getting cooked, you know, tremendously, you know. So Carson Beck is here. He's gonna be learning from Aaron Rodgers, and Jordan Travis is here too, so he's gonna be contending for that number 2 spot. So we're gonna see how well they do. Receivers, Xavier Restrepo, we're gonna let him work in here. He'll be kind of like a 5th receiver here. We're gonna kind of make sure he gets playing time. So Malachi Corley will be trying to earn his stripes. Restrepo will be number 4, so we'll see how that goes. Xavier Gibson is here as well too. Tommy Tremble, we have okay tight ends. O-line, I'm okay with Olu Foshanu being here. John Simpson is here. He's got 5 years experience. He's going to be holding it down at that guard position. I think the offensive line is going to be one of our bread and butter, honestly. DN situation, Jermaine Johnson's back from injury, so we have a good set of D linemen, a good rotation. Linebackers, left tackle linebacker. We have Jack Kaiser here, who's going to learn from Jamian Sherwood, even though we did re-sign him long term. Quincy Williams. Oh, yeah, we definitely need a second middle linebacker. That's for sure. Right outside linebacker. Quay Walker's injured. How you get injured? We literally... Oh, my God. How did he literally get injured? Like, what? Makes no sense how he got injured. Free safety. We have so many corners, bro. Strong safety. We got Malachi here. And then we got Jaynarc Curse. So, Stickers will be there, too. Alright, so honestly, we are looking pretty set. Kick returner Restrepo is going to be here. Okay. Restrepo is going to earn his stripes on a kick return team. That's how you start it off. That's how you do it, you know. Earning your play. Earning your keep onto the squad. And, yeah, that's exactly what it is. So I'm very proud. I'm very happy to see that. What we're going to do is maybe sign some backups. Backup inside linebacker and right outside linebacker just in case, because obviously we clearly have injuries. So, Tay Crowder, honestly, I was a big fan of Tay Crowder. He's got good speed, too. So, we'll sign him. I think he fits the Jets scheme of what we're doing. He's not really a pass coverage guy, but we're going to have him there for kind of run-stopping purposes. Right outside linebacker, we're going to need to get someone. Khaleke Hudson would be perfect throw onto the team. Just for now until Quay Walker's back from his injury. But I'm liking what we're looking like, you know. Honestly, and I don't even think I'm going to start. I'm not going to start. For this game, I'm just going to start Aaron Rodgers and Carson Beck to get their playing time. But then after, it'll be a battle between Travis and Beck. I think that's fair enough to say. Or, honestly, we could do it how they do in real life. Where... Nah. Honestly, we'll have Aaron Rodgers play that because we got to make sure that these guys are playing, you know. So we're going to get a good look at Carson Beck in this game. Then after, we'll see who's going to start. So if Carson Beck does well, he'll start... in the second game. But if he doesn't do well, what we'll do is just as we move this around, we'll just move Jordan Travis to be at that other position just for the time being, you know. And Khaleke Hudson we're gonna put here until Quay Walker is back from injury. Cool, excuse me. So let's see how this first week goes. We're playing against the Eagles. Ended up losing 35-34, so close game. So I'm going to take a look at what happened here. So just by losing my one, Aaron Rodgers came in 5 for 6, got sacked once. Carson Beck got sacked 4 times, 14 for 21, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Not bad at all. Breece Hall went crazy, bro. What? Breece Hall went off. Xavier Restrepo went off to 5 catches, 60 yards. Whoa. Mason Brooks backups pretty much gave up sacks, and A.J. Jackson gave up a sack in his first game as a Jet. Jack Kaiser actually got a pick too. Okay, all right. Hey, that's not bad. I forgot we gotta change A.J. Jackson's position to right tackle. Forgot we moved him around. So good thing we just took note of that. So A.J. Jackson. I forgot we traded him to the... I don't know who we got from the Rams, but we traded somebody. Oh, then we traded C.J. Mosley. So now A.J. Jackson being over there at that side. He is a 78, so obviously still makes sense, but hopefully he can hold it down. So for this game, because Aaron Rodgers will be Aaron Rodgers, we're gonna let Carson Beck start, and then Jordan Travis to be here, and they're gonna battle it out to see who's quarterback 2. See who's quarterback 2. We got the Panthers coming up, and let's see who takes it here. We ended up losing 34-21. So let's take a look at how that looked like for that game. 21-34 player stats. So Carson Beck, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, 65 pass rating. He was 10 for 19, 52 completion percentage. Jordan Travis had a bit of a higher pass rating, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, 14 for 22. He got sacked 3 times though. Okay. Zach Calzada from Incarnate Ward. Okay. All right. So clearly we're gonna have to keep a veteran there. So I guess for this game we're gonna start Jordan Travis over Carson Beck. Carson Beck, who's progressing pretty nicely though. And we have the Seahawks here. We're facing off against Jackson Dart. So let's see how that looks like. See if we catch a dub. We end up winning 39-36. So whoever performed well is gonna be quarterback 2. So Jordan Travis had 3 touchdowns, 129 passer rating, 15 for 25. Carson Beck, 5 for 9, 55 for completion percentage, 78 passer rating, future starter. Okay, so Jordan Travis has kind of solidified himself as QB2 for now, you know, until we're gonna have some more competitions. So that'll be that. Josh DeBerry, we're putting him in practice squad. Christmas. Oh yeah, we have a million freaking cornerbacks, so we'll put a lot of guys on practice squad for now. Deshaun Jameson practice squad. Ryder Anderson, Jermaine Jackson practice squad. He's 5'7". 4th D tackle, put him on the practice squad. Zaire Barnes, 3rd linebacker. No, I like the depth we have there. Practice squad for this cornerback. Tanner Brown, I think I'm just gonna cut you. I don't really need you there. Michael Carter's good. Ryder Anderson, I guess we'll cut him. Chandler Wooden, we'll cut him too. Quantez Stiggers, so he'd be a bench corner, so we'll put him in the practice squad. And then Evan Hull, we could put Francisco Mayorga on the practice squad too. All right, so cool. We keep everyone set there. And week 1 is here. We got the Patriots in week 1. We're gonna put a lot of faith into Aaron Rodgers to kind of, you know, hold it down. You know what I mean? Hold it down. Be the OG that we need you to be. Lead our squad to greatness. So Aaron Rodgers here. Jordan Travis will be quarterback 2. Carson Beck will sit here. So I think this is a fair assessment of how we did this season, or how we did that preseason. So week 1 against the Patriots. Let's see if we can catch a dub. Aaron, we ended up losing 42-21. Okay, that's a big loss. That's a big loss right there. 42-21. All right, Aaron Rodgers, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Got sacked 4 times. Drake made 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. They get sacked. They get touched. Okay, so Aaron Rodgers didn't do too bad. 10 carries, 50 yards for Breece Hall. Ashton Dainty got shut down. Okay. Malachi Corley, 5 catches, 108 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So, okay, looks like he's him. So, who gave up all these sacks? Simpson, Oshanu, Vera Tucker. Damn. Damn. So, Patriots pass rush got to us. So, I can't be too mad at Aaron Rodgers for his performance. I mean, he got sacked 4 times. He's fighting QBs. He's fighting DNs. So, we got the Bills. Going to be a tough matchup. We're going to end up losing just by 5, though. So, tough L. Tough L, losing by 5. Josh Allen threw 3 picks. Aaron Rodgers had 45 completion percentage. Got sacked 3 times. We're getting interceptions, though. We're getting interceptions. But, now, damn, Keon Coleman went off, dude. Alan Lazard did his thing as well, too. Xavier Shepard was actually getting receptions as well, too. At least defense is getting to the quarterback. Malachi Starks got an interception. So did Tony Adams. But what about blocking? Who's giving up all these sacks? A.J. Jackson gave up 2. Olu Fashanu. Okay, so these guys are giving up sacks. So, all right, one more game. We have to win this, honestly. One team's got to catch a W here. So it's either us or the Dolphins. If we lose this, then we might have to make a quarterback change. So we end up winning this game. We get our first dub of the season, third week in. Aaron Rodgers, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Got sacked 3 times, 63 completion percentage. Tua got sacked 3 times and then throw an interception. Breece Hall didn't do too bad running the ball. Why is Aaron Rodgers running the ball? 10 carries, 26 yards. Malachi Corley is, again, doing very well. Simpson gave up 2 sacks and Elijah Vera gave up 1. And Jermaine Johnson got a sack. Jimmy Sherwood got a sack. And no interceptions. So we catch a dub. Aaron Rodgers does need to cut down on the interceptions because he's thrown one every single game. But we're facing the Patriots on Thursday night prime time. Let's see if we could take a dub here. Get our leg back. We end up losing by 1, bro. Come on, dude. 1 point is dumb. Come on. Let's see. Aaron Rodgers, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Got sacked 4 times. We're getting sacked way too much, bro. Way too much. And on top of that, we can't even beat, Malachi Corley, again, has just been going off. We can't even beat the Patriots. We just keep getting sacked. Quincy Williams got a pick, but who's giving up these sacks, bro? A.J. Jackson, you gave up 3? I might have to move on from him, bro. I'm not going to lie, bro. That's way too many sacks he's already given up. Way too many sacks. Well, first off, we're trying to protect our quarterback, so We're going to go to the trade center. I'm willing to trade our right tackle away because that's way too many sacks given up. Way too many. AJ Jackson, Brandon Cooks, Sidney Brown, safety, Davenport, Michael Mayer, Cameron Kitchens. Okay, so clearly nothing there. So I'm willing to... Darnell Wright. Let's look at your player card. How many sacks have you given up this season? 1? This guy's barely ever given up a sack. What can we get for him? I'm not giving you Elijah Vera Tucker. 2 seconds is crazy, bro. How about this, Darnell Wright? I will give you guys a 4th. What does that look like? A 3 and a 4 of this year for Darnell Wright. I mean, he is a competent tackle, so a 2nd straight up for Darnell Wright. And because we have an extra 4th, we'll give an extra 4th. Alright, so we get Darnell Wright, a guy who hasn't given up. He's only given up 3 sacks in his career. Trade declined, trade declined, trade declined. And we will move on from AJ. We'll move on from AJ Jackson, which will help us out tremendously because he's given up way too many sacks already. So, Joe Tryon Shoyinka, Sidney Brown. I'm honestly just looking for picks. If we could get a 2nd round, Bengals 2nd round pick. We'll go to a team that has interest. Don't tell. There's no way you guys don't have interest when like y'all was giving me offers. Yeah, y'all are 2nd in interest. So give me a 2nd round pick for him, bro. A 2nd round pick, and I'll give one of my 6s. I'll give one of my 6s up. AJ Jackson is 6. Okay, honestly, we go to another team that has a right tackle need. Rams is 2nd in need for that. So anyone that has a higher need at that position, oh, Bears. We could just get a. What if we just got a 2nd round pick right back from them? Huh. Like, I want to do this. What if I gave him 2 6s? Nah. Yeah, that's not. Chiefs are interested in a tackle. If we could give them, oh my gosh, they can't even afford. Y'all can't even afford him. So why y'all even act like y'all interested like that? Cowboys are in big time need. They're 1.7 mil that they. So we'd have to take a dump from them. Let's see. Well, who can we take? I'll take someone just to alleviate their concerns of bread. So maybe Luke Schoonmaker. I have no problem helping the Cowboys out. I'll take their 3rd round pick. I'll take their 3rd round pick, get a tight end, and that works out for us. That works out for me. I'm cool with that. Get more players. We have a guy named Jalen Conyers. So honestly, we could cut Thomas Hennessy. So cool. We fix up that team there. So we're 1-3 facing the 2-2 Panthers. Aaron Rodgers is still starting for now. Right tackle, we're gonna have Darnell Wright here. Darnell Wright is our guy. And then tight end, we have a new kid in Schoonmaker who's here. Schoonmaker also fits the scheme, so Jeremy Ruckert's here. So we have a good rotation of tight ends. Just a bunch of young tight ends that can probably handle business, you know. So we got the Panthers. Hopefully, pass protection is way better this game. So we got the Panthers. Hopefully, we can win. If not, if we do not win, we end up losing by 6. So we're at a point where we're 1-4. Aaron Rodgers is old. If he threw pick, so Aaron Rodgers got sacked twice. 53 completion percentage. We're not getting what we want out of him. So it's like, as much as I like him, it's like we have to do something better. We have to do something different. Quinn Williams got a sack. Who gave up a sack? Max Mitchell. Why are you starting? Why is Max Mitchell starting? Like, that's not why you're here. You're not here to start, Max Mitchell. Like, you're literally not here to start. Like, why was he playing? See? Like, I literally fixed up the depth chart for y'all to see. Max Mitchell somehow was playing. Oh. Oh, because I didn't put... Why? Why does this game do that? Why does this game hate me? Game probably would have been better if I had freaking Olu playing at his position, but instead he's just playing as a backup, right? Come on. Alright. That's on me for not making sure the O-line was good. Alright, everyone's at the right position. Elijah Vera Tucker, the lead lineman. Alright, cool. Max Mitchell, you are a swing tackle, backup at best. This will decide how we go with this game. You know, we're facing the 2-3 Broncos. We need to win this game. We need to win this game. Pass protection. Oh, we won. See? If we have an O-lineman injury, I'm going to be so sad. Breece Hall broke his collarbone. Damn. Good thing we have Braylon Allen, but damn, that's a tough loss. That's a tough loss. That is a tough loss. So, with this game that we won against the Broncos, Bo Nix got sacked 5 times. Aaron Rodgers got sacked twice. He did throw a pick. Braylon Allen, 12 carries, 50 yards, 1 touchdown. Love to see that. And blocking, Simpson gave up 2 sacks, so he's going to keep giving up sacks at this point, right? Like, there's not really much I can do about that. Quay Walker and Quay Williams both had 2 sacks. Sauce Gardner got his first pick, and Chuck Clark actually got an interception. So we got a bye week, so this is going to determine. If we win against the Texans, we might be good. If not, we're going to have to decide what we do with quarterback. So we're 2-4 heading into the bye. We just lost to the Texans 14-28. And Aaron Rodgers threw 3 picks and got sacked twice. It's looking like we move on from him. CJ Stroud threw a pick but then get sacked. He didn't get touched once. Joe Mixon ran all over us. That's not a good sight to see. Both our tackles gave up a sack, but we're facing off against some of the best DNs in the game. So Sauce Gardner got his another pick, but I think we're going to move on from Aaron Rodgers. I think we're going to move on from him. Or we can bench him. If we can't find a suitor for Aaron, we're just going to bench him. Oh. Aaron Rodgers gets no trade packages, so we'd have a penalty. But you know what we'll do? We'll start Jordan Travis 1 game. We'll start Jordan Travis coming 1 game. Let's say he won technically from bye, because we're 2-5, so we don't really have much to lose at this point. Aaron Rodgers will just keep being him and teaching our young bucks, but we're going to bench him. We're going to bench him. It's unfortunate, but that's what we'll have to do. Bye week comes here. Jordan Travis will get his first NFL start, see what he could do. They did draft him last year to see if we could do something. So we have the Buccaneers, Jordan Travis, QB1, win or lose. We end up losing. Depending on how we perform, we're going to move to Carson Beck. Carson Beck, I didn't want him to start playing anytime soon, but let's see. Jordan Travis got sacked 3 times. Nothing really different. 7 carries, 25 yards. Defense was getting sacks though, so I guess that's a positive, right? But one more L will decide if we keep going with. We're facing the Steelers on a Monday night, so we're already 2-6. So Steelers on a Monday night football game. If Jordan Travis could do something, if now would be the time. If not, we end up losing 34-7. So Jordan Travis, you got your chance, and you could not do anything. Well, you cannot do anything. You threw a pick, went 11 for 22, and got sacked 5 times, bro. 5 times. One person gave up 5 sacks. Holy crap, dude. Just getting bullied, bro. And TJ Watt wasn't even playing. TJ Watt wasn't even playing, bro. He got sacked 5 times from one guy, dude. You're not making the Pro Bowl. Clearly, he's not. So, that being said, Carson Beck, you are now inserted into the starter role. We're going to see what we have out of you. The season isn't lost, but we are 2-7. We're facing the Ravens, so all we can do is just hope, you know. We end up losing 31-10. End up losing 31-10. So now I think the season's over now for sure. Carson Beck, 42 passer rating. Holy moly, dude. Wow. Looks like offensive coordinator is going to be gone very soon. Very soon. But we're now with Carson Beck, he's going to start for the rest of the year. Honestly, how Drake May kind of was. And we're going to see what his numbers look like towards the end. So we're going 6-11. So we were 2-8 by the time we moved on. So 6-11, same as last year. Offense finished 30th. Carson Beck, 11 touchdowns, 7 picks. Aaron Rodgers, 11 touchdowns, 10 picks. Jordan Travis threw 2 picks. Highest passer rating came from Carson Beck. Second highest passer rating. He got sacked so many times, 18 times, bro. Breece Hall was actually out for a while too. Garrett Wilson, Malachi Corley, Xavier Strepo. So these guys did okay. We got sacked way too many. Oh, you gave up 19 sacks? Oh my goodness, bro. 19 sacks from one dude. No wonder. Legit, no wonder, bro. Like, no wonder. If a guy's giving up 19 sacks, he should have been benched. Should have been benched. Okay, so offensive coordinator, you're freaking getting fired, unfortunately. Because what? That's a lot of sacks to give up, bro. We might have to move Darnell Wright to the other side or something, because that is not good whatsoever. That is not good. Bob Bates, come to the squad. Why is our defense coordinator 3-4 under? We're a 4-3 defense. We're literally a 4-3 defense. That doesn't make sense. Ian Alexander doesn't seem too bad. Yeah, Ian Alexander. I'd rather have you, Cincinnati's defense, but stacked box. That'll work out. Bro, what? That's freaking ridiculous, bro. That's like actually wild. Actually insane for that. Aaron Rodgers probably retiring too. So Carson Beck is here. Wow. I'm just shocked. I'm appalled. I'm appalled with how he performed. I'm not gonna lie. Like, seeing those numbers just threw me off, bro. For real. But on the bright side of things, I feel like the defense did okay for what they were tasked with. What I would like to do is try to move on from our tackle, but for the meantime, we're just gonna let it rock. We're gonna let it rock. I'm gonna have some faith in Carson Beck, who's our QB1. Who's our QB1? He's gonna take over the reins after we move on. We're gonna see who makes a Pro Bowl too. Let's see. Pro Bowl roster. Obviously, no one in the AFC. Receivers. I'm not surprised if anyone made it. Offensive line. I feel like Darnell Wright could have snuck in, but he did not. Quinn Williams obviously made it. Linebackers didn't really have anyone. Same thing with corners, safeties, kickers, nothing like that. So down year, but we have a new OC coming in. So that's great. New OC in. Super Bowl is Colts Lions. Let's go to the off season because Colts Lions is just a wild Super Bowl to freaking have. I mean, it's kind of unexpected too. So Colts ended up losing to the Lions. Jameer Gibbs wins NFL MVP. Amon Ross wins Offensive Player of the Year again. Okay. NFL MVP went to Josh Allen. Lions win their first Super Bowl. That's a beautiful thing to see. A lot of people are stepping away. So we get to re-sign some players. See who's worth coming back to the team. So we have 17 players to negotiate with. One thing I'm thinking about is this. Oh, man, we got to re-sign Breece Hall. Breece Hall, you need to stay healthy. But I'll give you a 4-year deal. You need to stay healthy, though. Quay Walker didn't do too bad. So if I give him a 5-year deal, okay, we get him back. Darnell Wright, I'm going to pick up his option. I think he played really well. Elijah Vera Tucker, you're our freaking star guard. So welcome back to the team. Quincy Williams, 2-year deal, bro. And he doesn't want to join back. We might have to move Quay at that other position, to be honest. John Simpson, you gave up some sacks too, so we're gonna let you go too. Xavier Gibson didn't really do too much, but we'll just have him. Oh, he thinks free agency will be better in the long run. Go for it. Jeremy Ruckert, I feel like he doesn't want to stay because of his position, but we get him back, 4-year deal. Keep him. Max Mitchell's gone. Khaleke Hudson, if we could sign you for a 2-year deal to just be there, he's like, nah, I'm cool, bro. All right. Aaron Rodgers, 1-year deal. Aaron Rodgers wants to take a 1-year deal. A 1-year deal for Aaron Rodgers. You think free agency will be better? You're 42 years old. If I franchise tag, it would be 68 million. All right, so we lose Aaron Rodgers. Carson Beck, we'll definitely bring in a veteran, but we'll have about 70 million to work with. We're gonna give Carson Beck more of a chance. He's learning the offense, you know, and we're gonna change our offensive scheme too to be safe. And we got a 27-year-old right outside linebacker. If we change to 3-4 defense, how potent would that be? That's the other thing I'm thinking about, because with the 3-4 defense, even though we just hired a new offensive coordinator, but with the 3-4 defense, first and foremost, I'm gonna change Quay to a middle linebacker. Just for the sake of... Oh, and we re-signed him too, so... He's a run stopper. So, we move into the inside linebacker position. Our number 7. Quay Walker will be here along with Zaire Barnes. He has great speed for his position. And we'll guess I'll draft the right outside linebacker. Corners, we're set at the cornerback position. Same thing with the secondary. So D-line with Quinn Williams and Bobby Brown. I like those cats there. Jermaine Johnson and Will McDonald. I definitely need more from them, but we're gonna let the season play out and see if they could keep at it. We don't have a left guard. We don't have a left tackle, or we have a left tackle, but ay, dude. The amount of sacks that kid gave up, like, that's actually sickening. I gotta look at that again. How much we're even paying him? So it'd be a $5 million penalty if we traded him away, but that's way too many sacks to give up, bro. Can't lie. Like, I cannot lie to you guys. Like, that is way too many sacks to give up. I'm willing to trade for someone's left tackle. Ooh, Will Campbell. No trade packages allowed. All right. Well, I tried that. Orlando Brown's 30, 35. Kelvin Banks. Kelvin Banks Jr., we can't trade for him either. All right. Browns don't have one. Buccaneers, I wish. Imagine we were able to. No trade packages available. Paris Johnson... Maybe we could trade for him? No, everyone's like, we love our left tackle. Well, you know, it'd be nice to share, you know? What about Rashawn Slater? Nope, nothing either. Kingsley Sumataya? Nope, you're older. Jedrick Willis and Brandon Coleman? Who are these guys? Nah. Tyler Guyan. How many sacks did you give up? That's the real question. How many sacks have you given up? 10 and 6? No, anything double digits, I can't do it, bro. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. Jordan Mailata, obviously we wouldn't be able to afford him. Andrew Thomas, $20 million. Can we even trade for him? Oh, we could if we gave up a first-round pick. Okay, so what is his stats looking like? How many sacks did he give up the previous year? Bro, what? He hasn't played in 4 years. We only gave him 1 sack this past year. If I gave him my first-round pick, will this go through? It does. All right, so we just freaking traded our first-round pick for Andrew Thomas. Wow. We are doing whatever it takes to build a competent O-line. So that means that Olu Foshanu, you're gone for a first-round pick. Well, that's a for sure part. Anyone with a first-round pick is who I'll trade you for. Anything besides that, it's slow, dude. Any team that needs a left tackle, let me know. Browns, you better give me your first-round pick. There's no way you guys aren't interested, though. That doesn't make sense. So with that, I'll give you guys one of my thirds. You guys are that not... Bro, there's no way y'all are not interested. There's no way the highest I'll get is 7s, 6s. Like, what? 7s and 6s. Like, how does that even make sense? 3rd for Byron Young? Like, what? You know, I'll counter with... But he's not even going to play, though. That's the other problem. He's literally not even going to play. Jalen Burrow and Spencer Rattler are their QBs. Wow. All right. You know what? Steelers, if you don't give us our first round, I'll go for a second. All right. So, Olu's gone. Andrew Thomas is there. We're wild, but let's go to the draft. I'm lying. Go to the draft is crazy. We need a left guard. I just thought about that. We literally don't have one. Yes, we could draft one in the second round, but we need a left guard. I'm tweaking for not even thinking about that. Cool. So Joel Batonio sitting here. We could sign him. We could sign him. See how many sacks he gave up this past season. 0. Okay. So we could definitely sign Joel Batonio. Oh my gosh, the Broncos are trying to sign him crazy. Very player-friendly deal. All right, we tried with Joel Batonio just so we could have a veteran there, but now I'm okay with losing out the bread there because guards are hard to come across. I don't think he joined us either, so looks like our first pick will be on our second round pick will be on a guard. So, all right. What guards are available? Doesn't look like any. Round 2 to 3, Blake Norton. He's an agile left guard. B to D awareness, C pass block. Good run block. Hey, this kid doesn't even seem too bad. Yeah, come join the squad. Come join the squad, Blake Norton. Stats didn't look too bad. He was ranked 30, true value drafted at number 42. We just got what we needed. And I guess with the outside linebacker position, we'll just draft another kid. Hopefully there's somebody there that could work for us. Yeah, that's the best way to say it. Round 3 to 4, we got Nathan Stills, pass coverage, A awareness, B to D play rec. Okay, what? These stats look so nice, dude. What? Let's pick him up. Physical defender, 62 true value, drafted him at 79. All right, like look at that. We just got 2 guys that fit our scheme perfectly. And then with our next pick, I guess we could go with getting a backup safety because I think we definitely do need that. Corners, we really don't need. Strong safety, there's a couple day 3 guys. There's a kid named Travis Reed from Idaho State. Can't cover for his life. Leon Stevenson, same thing with him. Can't cover for his life. So I'm gonna let simulation handle the rest. Draft the backups or whatever they see fit. Oh, so Blake Norton was a 74. Stills a 72, and he gets a start for us. Tremaine Gregory, running back, D tackle, cornerback. Perfect. That's good with me. That's good with me. So year 2 with this team should be phenomenal. Should be good. It should be good. We're gonna fix up the depth chart. Carson Beck, QB1. Breece Hall. We have Tremaine Gregory here. So we got a couple running backs that we like. Receiver. Xavier Restrepo has definitely earned his right to be number 2, but Corley and all these cats here are not too bad themselves. So, and tight end isn't bad either. We have Andrew Thomas now, new tackle onto the team. So we changed our tackle situation. Left guard, we have Norton. Blake Norton will now be here. Mason Brooks will be his backup. We need a backup center. Yeah, I feel like we could benefit from a backup center. We have backup linemen. I feel like defensive side of things though, we're looking pretty stacked for now, but we're gonna need more from the guys, of course. Now I kind of want to start Jack Kaiser. I feel like Jack Kaiser's kind of earned the role to start, and we probably could benefit from another inside linebacker. Right outside linebacker, we drafted Stills, who will probably be our new guy. Honestly, Nathan Stills would be our new guy here. And corners, we're honestly pretty set there. Free safety. We need to draft some safeties, man. We have no safeties whatsoever. We don't even have a punter either. So we need to sign some backup safeties because what are we doing? It's advanced to the first week. But we're looking good, honestly. We're going to let Carson Beck and all these guys battle it out for that QB1 position. So practice squad eligible. We do not care about that. But quarterback, Derek Carr, perfect. Come be a veteran. Come be a veteran. Show us that you could do things as well too. Running back, we're kind of set at that position. Wide receiver, we don't need anyone for right now. The tackle position, we don't have a right tackle as a backup. So Colton McKivitz could be good rotational guard, the 6th lineman. And we need a backup center as well. Not necessarily need, but we would like a backup center. Nick Leverett, pass protector. Kalern. it'll give us some peace of mind knowing that we have a backup there too. Royce Newman, I'm good on that. Inside linebacker though, position of need. Field general Tyrell Dotson. He's 28 years old. 28 years old, could be a good fit for us, honestly. Malik Hooker, you know we love our veterans. We love having our veterans here. Marcus Epps is also a veteran who would be great having in that locker room, you know, for the defensive side of things. And then also, what is the last thing we need? A punter. So I want to get a young punter. Matt Areza would be perfect. I wish I could give him a 2-year deal, but for now we'll give him 1. And then all these guys could figure out how they fit with what we're doing, you know. So in this first week of preseason against the Cowboys, we let Derek Carr get the start for the first quarter. We ended up winning 27-9. Carson Beck played the rest of the game. And this is more so just to see what we have. So Carson Beck, 127 passer rating, 2 touchdowns, 68 completion percentage, 13 for 19. Derek Carr was Derek Carr. Cowboys have a quarterback named Jaron Hanna who threw 3 picks. Carson Beck also did get sacked 3 times, so that's another thing to take note of. But besides that, I think receivers did well. Colin Lacey did his thing. Xavier Restrepo is showing us why he's on our squad. Backups did give up a sack, but that's okay. They're just backups for a reason. Jabbar Muhammad also got a pick. He got 2 picks actually. So, and Marcus Epps already making it be known that he's here. So, Jabbar Muhammad definitely has solidified himself as a guy we want long term on this team. So, and now we're gonna put Carson Beck as QB1 and let Carson Beck and Jordan Travis kind of battle it out, you know, to kind of just battle. But Derek Carr will just be the long-term insurance option, just in case we have a down part of the season. We end up losing 27-19 in this game against the Giants. Let's see what happened here. So Jordan Travis threw a pick. Carson Beck didn't really do too much. 1 touchdown, 1 pick, 11 for 19, 57 completion percentage. Jordan Travis is really not doing too well, honestly. That's unfortunate. Definitely unfortunate. Quinnen Williams, you know, still doing his thing as expected. And us throwing picks is kind of bad, but we didn't even give up a sack though. I think that's the best part. We didn't give up a sack, so I'm happy with that. And with this last game of the season, we're gonna see if Jordan Travis makes it. We're gonna see if Jordan Travis sticks to this with the team, you know. See if he doesn't get himself cut. So we ended up winning 43-29. So that's a good win. Carson Beck probably went off because I saw his name highlighted. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, 119 passer rating. Didn't get sacked. 74 completion percentage, 20 for 27. So great work from him. He also had a rushing touchdown. So Xavier Restrepo went off. Love to see that. Garrett Wilson got its touchdown as well too. Defense, Bobby Brown got a sack and so did Quinnen Williams. And then Quay Walker got a pick and so did Tony Adams. So very good stuff from Carson Beck. So he's quarterback 1. Jordan Travis, you are going to be quarterback 3. Quarterback 3. Let Derek Carr be our guy here. We got 15 players to cut. So Jabbar Muhammad has made he's on the team. So he's on the team. That's a given. Josh DeBerry, you're gonna get cut. Chris McDonald, you're gonna get cut. Braxton Burmeister, you're gonna get cut. Deshaun Jameson. We have so many depth players. It's actually wild. We're gonna cut Gerard Clark. I like Leonard Taylor, so we're gonna keep him. Jermaine Jackson, we're gonna cut him. Eric Oden, he's 21 years old. I think we drafted him. We'll move him to the practice squad. Eric Watts, we're gonna keep because he's our second left end. Jacoby George, practice squad him. Condre Lambert-Smith, he has great speed, so we'll keep him. I like Quantez Stiggers. Isaiah Davis, we'll practice squad him. Braylon Allen is running back number 2. We'd save $8 million if we cut Allen Lazard. Honestly, we'll do that. We'll cut him because that's a lot of money right there. Awesome. Eric Watts, maybe practice squad. We have to cut 5 players, bro. Damn. Why we gotta cut 5 players? All right, Derek Bernard Converse. Evan Hull will cut because he's the 4th running back. It's unfortunate I got to even do that. 6 wide receiver. He has 95 speed, though. That speed is pretty nice. Guess we'll practice squad Leonard Taylor. Jalen Conyers will practice squad as well, too. I don't know who I want to cut. I don't know. 1 more player is all we have to move on from. 1 more player. All right, we'll practice squad Eric Watts. We have Michael Clemens on the other side too, so that's okay. So we went 2-1 in the preseason. Carson Beck is in year 2. We're gonna set our season goal of maybe making the playoffs. Let's go making the playoffs. We deserve to try to make the playoffs. Jets, it's been like 15 plus years of not making it. So yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Carson Beck now has the reins of the team. He has a veteran in Derek Carr backing him up. We have a good running back core. Xavier Restrepo is now receiver 2. Offensive line is pretty good. Defense, we have some hitters. We have, when did we sign Andrew Van Ginkel? What? Why do we have Andrew Van Ginkel? I don't remember signing him. Who signed him? Who signed Andrew Van Ginkel? What? Andrew Van Ginkel's on the team? Okay. Madden being weird. I did not sign that kid whatsoever. We literally have stills for a reason. So that's cool. We have a D tackle named Cooks. Patrick Cooks. Hold on. This kid's nice. What? When did we sign Andrew Van Ginkel? First and foremost. Like, what? I'm actually genuinely shocked. Like, why do we have Andrew Van Ginkel? Like, like you just got... I did not sign him. I definitely did not sign him. That's for sure. We drafted Nathan Stills. Like, I want him to be on the team, not Van Ginkel. No disrespect, but like, bro, let's be serious, bro. You're not here for this. You're not here for this, bro. You're here to just Khaleke Hudson. Why can't you stay on the team? You were on our squad before. Come back, you know, be a little scheme fit, whatever. But it's messing up what we're running defensively. The week one's against the Patriots. Let's see how we do. So we ended up winning game 1, 27-21. Starting off the year right. Let's see. Carson Beck threw 2 picks, 67 completion percentage though, 2 touchdowns, 325 yards. So only got sacked once. Facing off against Ashton Jaynarc, who scored, who was just unstoppable, right? Garrett Wilson 9 catches, 123 yards. Luke Shoemaker had 11 catches for 94 yards and a touchdown. Okay, okay, not bad at all. And Darnell Wright gave up this 1 sack, but that's not bad. Quinton Williams had 2 sacks, and Paulson Dable had a pick. Okay, so not bad. He's getting in on the action. So that means our DBs are making plays. And then we have the Bears this week. The Bears, 87 offense, 87 defense, 87 overall team. We ended up losing just by 10. All right, 38-28. Carson Beck threw 2 picks. Got sacked once, 52 completion percentage. Caleb Williams played a way better game, a way cleaner game as well. Rome Dunn's had 3 touchdowns. Jeez. Andrew Thomas gave up a sack. How are we giving up sacks, bro? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. But the amount of picks we threw was not good, but it was still a close game. We got the Bills this week. We have a breakout linebacker. Let's take a look at who that is. I feel like it's going to be that new kid. Oh, Jamin Sherwood. Isn't he a backup? So Jamin Sherwood, for some reason, he has star dev? How did he get star dev? Now it's like I have to start him. Like, now I'm like, I have to start him now. So that's great. Carson Beck is now at a 79. Jordan Travis is at a 71. Oh, man, that makes life difficult. Malachi Corley's at an 81 as well, too. So guys are doing their thing. The offense is progressing really nicely. Blake Norton hasn't given up a sack either in 2 games, so that's nice. And neither has the interior lineman hasn't given up a sack, which I love to see. Left end, Will McDonald. We have a kid named Jermichael Orford. Jermaine Johnson. Everyone's progressing really nice. Cooks, for some reason, oh, he's injured. Okay, so we have some new kid there. Jamin Sherwood. I'll start him just because for some reason he's him. So that's cool. Cornerbacks are good. Safeties are good. We just got to make sure that depth chart has everything correct because, you know, they be doing stuff last second, be moving things around. Then all of a sudden, why is Carson Beck a long snap or a freaking kicker? Well, what is that, bro? Xavier Restrepo as a slot receiver, rushing left end, rushing right end. perfect. D tackle Quentin Williams, perfect. Sub linebacker. We'll put Jamie Sherwood here. I think that'd be smart. And slot corners. Paulson's actually playing the slot. Actually, we should put DJ Reed. DJ Reed would probably play the slot better. Paulson could be on the outside, just so we don't keep getting exposed. Because we getting exposed over deep is not it. It's not it. But the Bills this week were 0-2. If we can win this game here, I'll feel confident. We ended up losing by 1. That's not a bad loss. Losing by 1 is tough, but that, Carson Beck didn't even throw a pick. He got sacked once. Josh Allen, though, 4 touchdowns, got picked off once and sacked once. It's Josh Allen, 6 catches, 193 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Khalil Shakir. He cooked us like bad. Okay. Will McDonald had a sack. DJ Reed got a pick. We just literally got cooked. Josh Allen just cooked us. Carson didn't even play bad. We got the Chiefs who are 3-0. If we could somehow beat the Chiefs, then Carson Beck is the future, and we can move on. Oh, but losing by 4. Bro, these close losses are like... That hurts, bro. These close losses hurt. Carson Beck, 2 picks, and got sacked 5 times, bro. Xavier Streppel turned up. But why are we getting sacked 5 times when our best linemen are literally giving up sacks? Like, what do we do about that? Quentin Williams, of course, got his sack, of course. Malachi Starks got a pick. I haven't heard that name in a while. So we're going to sim to the end of the season, see how well they're doing, and then go on from there. On paper, we look good, so hopefully we can figure it out. Sauce wants to start negotiations. Oh, my gosh. I forgot we need to repay these guys. Give Sauce... What, Sauce? Whatever. I'm going to give you guys your 5-year deals. What do you mean you guys are unsure? Joe Tippmann definitely has to get re-signed long-term. Can we give you a 3-year deal? All right, cool. You haven't. I swear he hasn't given up a single sack this whole season. Tony Adams, I want long-term. I think he's pretty solid for us. We have $55 million. Damn, we have some moves to make, bro. Tyrell Dotson, you want to sign a 2-year deal? All right, cool. So we gonna lock him up, but we're gonna have to spend a lot of bread for our top guys here. Well, let's go to the playoffs to see how well we finish as. So we ended up going 7-10. Not what we wanted. Offense finished 19th. Carson had 35 touchdown passes. Defense finished 31st. So defense somehow got worse. 35 touchdowns, 17 picks for Carson Beck. He got sacked 41 times. Brees Hall rushed for over 1,000 yards. Xavier Streppel is our lead receiver. But 41 times is a lot. Darnell Wright gave up 17 sacks. Why did we give up so many sacks, bro? Darnell Wright was so good not too long ago. Oh, my gosh, dude. So many sacks given up. Quentin Williams had 14 of them, though. 5 for McDonald, 3 for Bobby Brown. 4 picks for Sauce. Rough. But 7-10, not bad. Carson, I will want him long term. I think he's the guy for us. We just gotta. I don't know. Like, I don't know what we have to do. I don't know what we have to do because maybe the defense. Maybe just the defense. Maybe we need some more capable guys. Maybe we need to run a 3-4 defense. Maybe a 3-4 will help settle our issues, you know? So I think I might just go with that. Change our defensive scheme. Give Carson Beck more opportunities to lead our squad. I think that's a fair assessment. But I do think for a full season starting, he did really well. AFC-wise, Brees Hall made the Pro Bowl. Wide receivers, none of our guys tight ends, none of our guys offensive linemen. None of our guys, unfortunately, because everyone else but us gives up sacks. Quentin Williams made the Pro Bowl. Linebackers didn't have anyone. Corners, Sauce made it. Perfect. And Matt, our punter, made it. So our punter made it, so that means that he deserves to get re-signed long-term. So I'm okay with that. See, things are coming, and this is turning out to a long rebuild, but this is what it takes. This is what it takes, you know. And Super Bowl is Packers-Texans somehow. Packers-Texans Super Bowl. Let's see who takes that. I guess. I mean, that's a weird Super Bowl to have, but I'm interested to see our recap. See, because I think we did pretty well. I think we hit pretty well on our offensive. Packers ended up winning Super Bowl. Jordan Love won Super Bowl MVP, and they had a defensive rookie of the year and a cornerback they drafted. Jalen Hurts won NFL MVP. So awesome. So my Packers win the Super Bowl. Dope. Now it's on to re-signing players who have about $119 million to work with. $119 million to work with, and we have 18 players ready to negotiate. So Sauce, I need you back long term. I will give you a crazy deal like this, and we get him back. He was a Pro Bowler. Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson will overpay for you too. Give you 12.5. You're gonna test out free agency? No, bro. I'm gonna 41 million. Jermaine Johnson, a 3-year deal. Okay, we're gonna get him back. We're gonna change our defensive scheme. Will McDonald, I thought, played really well, and he wants to test free agency as well too. Now I can't franchise tag him. Bobby Brown has been really good. So, honestly, we're going to see if we can re-sign him. I like our defensive front. We can honestly move them along the D-line. That honestly wouldn't be too bad. We have Jeremy Ruckert and Tommy Tremble. We have old tight ends. We could just draft a new youngin. Braden McGregor. You think free agency would be better for you? Khaleke Hudson. Nathan Stills. Colton McKivitz, if you could come back, stay and be a backup, well, I'll gladly take that. Another thing I'd want to do is keep Marcus Epps. I thought when he came into the team, he helped out tremendously with our back end. And then the Pro Bowl punter himself, Matt Araiza, we get him back. And then Jason Sanders, we just got to give him a nice contract as well too. I think they've helped us out tremendously on the special team side of things, so we have that kind of set. We're going to try to see if we could, honestly, we're going to fire our staff. We're going to change to 3-4. Move guys along the D-line. Yeah, so I'm going to look for a 3-4 defense coordinator. Base 3-4. Oh, there's not really much available. So, honestly, we're going to, for right now, we're going to let off-season play out. We're going to let off-season play out before we sign our coordinator. Because I know lots of people will be getting released. And I'm going to see if we can move on from Quay Walker as well, too. Not because Quay Walker, I have a problem with him, but if we can move on from him, we'll definitely take a penalty. But, or we could just keep for now. Nathan Stills, though, I like Nathan Stills. Jamie and Sherwood wouldn't be bad either, but I think it's time we change to that, though. I think it's time we change to that. Maybe put Patrick Cooks as a D-end, you know, because if they're going to be rushing the passer, right? So, we re-signed Jermaine Johnson. Re-signing Jermaine Johnson could throw us into that 3-4 look. Put him at that right outside linebacker position. We won't have anyone there, but we'll be able to pass rush. Left end, we don't have anyone, so I guess we're going to move some players around. Patrick Cooks, I think, and he's a run stopper, so I'm going to put him at right end. We're going to put him at the spot Jermaine Johnson was in. I don't even know when we drafted him, but he's on our team, so. And he'll be here, and we'll sign a left end, but I want to see if we get Garrett Wilson back. We got to get Garrett Wilson back. There's no way we let him just be gone like that. You know, like, I don't care how broke we go. We're going to try to get him back as much as possible. Give him 18 mil, 14 here. Please come back to us, my guy. You have so many offers, bro. So many offers. We're going to withdraw. Christian McCaffrey's here too. Sheesh. Very player friendly. Wow. Put us at number 1. Puts us at number 4. So we're going to have to literally overpay to keep Garrett Wilson. And do I think he's worth that? No. But for sake of, you know, for the sake of Jets fans, we're going to see if we can get him back. That's the most I'm willing to give. Puts us at number 2. If he doesn't sign, we'll have to just figure it out and just cry or draft a first-round pick at that position. Michael Mayer. Oh, we're going to lose out Bread, too. So left end. First, let's change our defense. We got to hire a coordinator, of course. We can't make these moves without having someone. Like, clearly, we can't do that without... Who is hiring defensive coordinators for me? Like, who's giving y'all the right to do this? Like, let me hire my coordinators. The freak? Like, I don't know who you think he is trying to sign these players for me. Like, this is my team. Like, what is he? Like, are you crazy? Like, you've got to be crazy. Excuse me. You've got to be literally losing it. All right, where's this base 3-4 defense at? 78%. Salah is a 4-3 scheme. If we change to a Rams playbook, yep. Change to the Rams playbook. And our defense. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's about to be looking real good. Jermaine Johnson is being a power rusher. But, hey, he'll be okay rushing the quarterback. He'll be able to get that what he wants him. He doesn't have to be in that 4-point stance anymore. Jack Kaiser does not fit that scheme either. Honestly, we could put Jermaine Johnson at the other side. Move some players to be that inside linebacker position. But, yes, Cooks will be here. I'm loving this. D-line will be great. We'll sign the left end. Have a different scheme running there. Yeah, I think that's pretty solid for us. And then that's really solid. So, Garrett Wilson did not come back to us, unfortunately. But I'm not too stressed about that. Not too stressed about that. Jermaine Johnson, we're going to put you at the left outside linebacker position because they need you. Your strongest suit is being a power rusher. So we're going to let you do just that. You're going to be a power rusher on that side. Defense is going to look very different. But with Jermaine Johnson being there, I think it will help us out tremendously. Quay Walker, we're going to take a penalty if we get rid of him. But if we could do this just to get some defensive help, because he hasn't really been a benefactor for us, to be honest. Chris Jenkins, D-tackle. 25 years old, a solid corner. Okay. Lineman Jordan Davis. Brandon Dorless in a 7th round pick. Jonathan Brooks, don't need that. Asante Samuel, we don't need those corners or safeties. David Ojabo. See, the reason why I looked at Jordan Davis is because maybe if we sign Jordan Davis, someone can move to that left end position. Maybe put Quinn in there. Maybe we put Quinn in there. He's 27. He's about to cap it, but, I mean, that'd stack up our defensive line for sure. I don't mind this. I don't mind this. If we could get a higher pick. Honestly, if we get even a higher pick than that. Let's see. 2nd round pick. All right, so a 3rd would definitely work. We get Jordan Davis, beef up the defensive line. Beefs up the defensive line. Yo, we're gonna be a unit, bro. When I say we're gonna be a unit, like, it's gonna be insane. So Quinnen Williams, Captain Quinnen, he's been going into the Hall of Fame for sure. Put him at left end. Maybe he'll stay the same overall. If not, we can move Jordan Davis there. 94, his scheme goes down now. We're going to move him to the other side because I want to make sure that we have the best out of him. We want the best out of Quinnen. So, we'll move him back to D-tackle. Let's see. At left end, we have Olford. Right end, we have Cooks. So, with that being said, and then we also re-signed Bobby Brown. Maybe we could put Bobby Brown at left end. Maybe he could go at left end and Jordan Davis will just be, we have just a stacked rotation. Maybe we could try that. Let's see what his overall looks like. Because we want to, like I said, get the best out of both of these guys. So Bobby Brown, he goes down to 76. All right. What if we change Jordan Davis to that position too? He's way bigger. But it's not a bad idea to see, considering. If we move him to left end, what does it look like for him? What does his overall look like? Oh, he fits the scheme. Perfect. We got our guy. Bobby Brown can go back to being the number 2 who can make plays. Amazing. So, Jordan Davis is here. Patrick Cooks is here. D-line will be moving. What do you mean your scheme changes? All right, whatever. Your scheme changes, I don't care. Jamie and Sherwood. I would like to move you to an inside linebacker, to be honest. If we move him to the inside linebacker, that could help us out with pass rush. So we'll have 2 guys because we do run a 3-4. Nathan Stills will probably have to go to inside as well too. And then our focus will either be signing one of these guys. Yeah, so move Nathan Stills to inside. So these guys will have to figure it out. Those guys will literally have to figure it out. But that doesn't... We have 17 million. Why do we have 17 million? Did we get someone? Did we get Garrett Wilson? Yo, if we got Garrett Wilson back. We did not get Garrett Wilson back. All right. That's great. I think it's just that trade we did. That took our bread. Matthew Palmer. I don't know who that guy is, but okay. So maybe Jordan Davis cost us bread. Who knows? But I'm loving our offensive line. Oh, the penalty. Right. We still have our first round pick though, so that's great. That's phenomenal. We have our Marcus Epps backup long term, and we re-signed those guys. So with about 17 million to work with, our best bet is kind of focusing on the draft. Really, Ryan Branch, 25. He's here. He's gone though. Matt Milano would like to join us. The thing is, you're gonna ask for a lot of bread, and I'm gonna give a team-friendly deal to you. And you could be a mentor if you want. You want to join us so bad, you could go be a mentor. But that's all I'm giving you. And we need a wide receiver. We definitely need a wide receiver. Garrett Wilson went to the Broncos. Rondale Moore's here. I guess we could just go for a physical wide receiver. So that'll honestly be my focus with this upcoming draft. So let's work on that. We have the 10th pick in the draft. So this is not a bad position to be in. Definitely not a bad position. Quarterback. Why would we go for a quarterback? We need a receiver. Round 1 projecting. This guy, his name is Andrew Overton, playmaker. Yeah, nah. Nah. There's also Bobby Tiller. Ace spec catch, ace short route. Doesn't seem too bad. I mean, and there's this cat here. He's a 6'2" slot receiver. It's not the fastest. It's not really a receiver deep class, but we kind of need someone though. I don't know. Let's take a look at our squad. Let's take a look at our squad before we make this, because this is a 10th pick. Unless we trade back, because I don't know how I'm feeling with this team. Well, with this draft class. So quarterback, we're set here. Receiver, we need a guy here. We just need like someone. So maybe we could worry about that in the 2nd round. We signed Matt Milano. So Matt Milano's here, but he's a pass rusher though. What are we gonna do with him? He's supposed to be. We need a pass rusher, though. Not a freaking guy who's just going to make plays. See, now we're going to lose out. Can I just give him up for like a 4th or something, bro? I just realized that. We need a pass rusher. But you know what? Fine, whatever. We have him for now. Maybe we could get that guy in the 2nd round, right? Maybe we could get him in the 2nd round. Galkner, whoever that is. So it's really, realistically, just a receiver. But we're probably going to be better off getting an outside linebacker. So let's go with that. Let's go with an outside linebacker. Someone that could develop, you know, work. He has A awareness, C play rec, C def block, B to deep, C def block shed, A power move, A to C power move. What about this kid? Zone coverage is not that good. Block shedding is not that good. He's okay strength wise. A awareness, just okay. Clayton Hearns is like okay too. There's also Grant Cheeks. He's a speed rusher, C to F block shed. He's elite. He's got great strength. He's got a couple A's everywhere. Grant Cheeks, why not? Why not? Probably just reached like crazy. 36 in true value. Drafted him number 10. Reached a little bit, but hey, we'll take it. He gets to learn from Matt Milano for now. So that's the mentor role he'll have. This position, we're going to need a wide receiver. without a doubt, wide receiver. And there's like none left, dude. There's like none left. Benji Weber. Honestly, we're probably better off just getting someone in free agency. I like this kid though. This kid, Sal Alonso, new tight end number 1. We probably reached 39 true value. Okay, not too bad of a reach. Not too bad of a reach. With this 3rd round pick though, this is where I'll look for the center. The center to have as a backup, I don't think will hurt us at all. Round 3 to 4 projection. Tyson Rankin, A awareness, B pass block. Okay, he's not bad. He's not bad. He looks like he fits all around. Whoa, this guy's pretty solid. 83 in true value. You got him at number 74, so we got him. And then we have another 3rd round pick, which we could use on a backup safety. And then we're gonna let simulation handle the rest. I think that's pretty realistic draft for us, you know, realistic draft. We have a kid here, Anton Gear from LSU, C awareness, C play right, D man cover, C to have zone coverage. You gotta have better stats than that, my boy. Like your zone coverage stats have to be way better. We have Jacob Bernal. He's a day 3 projection, ADC catching. Wait, he's kind of not that bad. I'll reach. I mean, stats wise, he looks pretty good. Ranked. Whew. When I said I reach like crazy. Let's go to the end of the draft. Draft recap. Grant Cheeks was 74. Alonzo 74. Center was 71. We reached with that safety. Drafted a receiver in Luke Jackson. But as expected, kind of with the draft. So I'm not too mad with that. We have negative 1 million. Oh my gosh. So our receiver core is going to be a little bit weak. But these guys are going to have to figure it out. We can maybe make a trade. Maybe not. I don't know. But oh, shoot. Receiver core, yeah, it's looking a little bit weak. But I guess this is where people can make their legend, you know? I guess that's the best way to put it. This kid Alonzo, though. Sal Alonso. It looks like he's going to be our new guy for the time being. Left guard, we're kind of set there. That center Rankin was pretty solid, so I'm very happy with drafting him. Elijah Vera Tucker is going to be Elijah Vera Tucker. Right tackle, Darnell Wright. You better have a better year this year, I swear. Right end, D-line is going to be okay. Defensive line, I like what we got. We have a good crew of linebackers here that's just going to have to figure it out for us. I could have sworn, yeah, we got Matt Milano. Then we also got Grant Cheeks, who will be here, pass rushing duties. Corners, yo, our corners have been like the best thing ever. This kid Bernal will be cornerback or safety number 2. Malachi Starks and Marcus Epps. That's good with me. Slot receiver Malachi Corley will be here, which is good with me. Rushing left end. So this is where I'll put Jordan Davis, and then Brockers here, and then Alfred here. Whoa. Jordan Davis will be here. Rushing right end. We could honestly, okay, yeah, that's fine. We could put Jermaine Johnson there as the rushing right end. Rushing D tackles are fine. Sub linebacker, Matt Milano. Matt Milano could be the sub linebacker. Yeah, that could work for me. So we let the rotation go like that. So, in terms of free agents, I don't think we could see what free agent wide receivers are available. But we could also just develop our guys too. So, Calvin Ridley, a physical wide receiver, playmaker. You know, I'm okay with, yeah, let's go with Calvin Ridley. Just 1 year deal. Not even approve it, just to be a veteran, just so we, you know, have some reliable receiver on the team, not just a bunch of young cats. So, yeah, I'm okay with having Calvin Ridley. Let's throw him into the team here. Wide receiver number 3 right there. And we'll put him there. Darion Higgins. We got Luke Jackson. All these cats here. I'm just going to put him here. And then boom, boom, boom. That works with me. And, yeah, let's see how this preseason week 1 goes against the Saints. We got a new defensive coordinator. New defense running. We won 16-14. See, now we're starting off how I expected. This is what I mean. We start off with a win. Carson Beck, 85 passing rating, 5 for 7. Okay. 2 picks from Spencer Rattler. Jordan Travis threw a touchdown. He got sacked 3 times, though. Backups, so not really going to count it. Lambert Smith did great. Exactly what I wanted to see. Matthew Palmer gave up a sack. Defense, it looks like we got a good amount of interceptions. Jordan Davis got a sack. Interceptions, Malachi Starks and Marcus Epps. Perfect. Exactly how I expect a week 1 performance to begin as. Or to begin at for a season. Next week is against the Falcons here. We end up losing 45-9. Wow. Wow. 45-9 is a big time L. Beck threw a pick, 9 for 15. Jordan Travis threw 2 picks. So we got whooped, pretty much. We literally just got whooped. Darnell Wright and Andrew Thomas gave up sacks. Getting whooped like that doesn't fit too well with me, but Falcons defense got it. Let's just leave it at that. They have it. They have it. And then this game is against the Seahawks, who are 2-0. We are 1-1. Let's see how we do here. We ended up winning 21-17. So with a full game of him starting, so Carson Beck ended up winning that. He played the 3 quarters. 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, 79 passer rating, didn't get sacked, 51 completion percentage. Jackson Dart threw a pick. Xavier Restrepo did his thing. Calvin Ridley had 3 catches, 29 yards. No sacks given up from our team. Jermaine Johnson got a sack, so he's finally getting on a score sheet as well. Sauce got a pick as well, too. So I'm confident with that. We have a good team on paper. We have a great team on paper. We have 9 players to move on from. Andrew Malone will practice squad you. Jacoby Brockers will practice squad you. Jelani Matlock will practice squad him. Greg Faulkner will practice squad him. J.J. Barker, you have hidden dev. We're not going to get rid of you anytime soon. Jacoby George will practice. Doug Stodmeyer practice squad. Got a lot of practice squad candidates here. Calvin Ridley says cut. Nah, we're not going to cut you. Lambert Smith will get stolen if we move on from him. Jacoby George, we can move on from him. I'm okay with that. They're going to. All right, we'll practice squad both these cats. And then Dondrea Tillman. All right, cool. All right, so week 1 against the Broncos. We're going to send to the middle of the season. We're going to make sure our depth chart is good. Make sure they don't do no nonsense. Look, that guy got signed immediately. Oh, Hayden Harris. I don't know who that is. We're going to send to the middle of the season. I have high hopes for this team. We have Carson Beck, Jordan Travis here. Running back situation is great. Braylon Allen's fullback too. We have Malachi Corley, Xavier Restrepo, and Calvin Ridley. So not a great receiving core, but we have a good lineup, I'd say. We have a good lineup for sure. Blake Norrin, that first-round pick at guard, has been great. Interior offensive line has been phenomenal. They haven't really given up crazy amount of sacks. It's just been our tackles, but I owe it to them probably just facing off the craziest matchups possible. D-line is looking good. We're now running as 3-4. Inside linebackers, we have guys all over the place, but they're going to have to hold it down. And, yeah, this is what the team looks like. Hopefully they can handle business, and let's do it. So we're 3-4, not bad, and we just end up beating the Eagles. So 3-4 at this point of the season is not bad at all. We're 14th. Carson Beck has 15 touchdowns, 6 picks, a 103 passer rating. Brees Hall, 474 yards, 3 touchdowns. Okay. Still need a little bit more yards out of him. Malachi Corley is our lead receiver. Xavier Restrepo has 8 touchdowns. Calvin really doesn't have a single touchdown. Blake Norton has the most sacks given up on our team, but it's not bad. I mean, our tackles aren't doing too bad either. So, defense, we have 6 sacks from Quinnen Williams, 2 from Jermaine Johnson, 2 from Jordan Davis, 2 from Grant Cheeks, and 3 interceptions as a whole. So, 3-4 isn't bad. Hopefully we can pick up some wins, do a little bit better. Take a look at our depth chart again, make sure that these people are doing what they need to do. Carson's now at 86. I think Carson's playing really well. We have a good running back crew. Receivers aren't bad either. We have good tight ends. Offensive line, Andrew Thomas has kind of gone down. O-line's morale is going down for some reason, but that shouldn't be the case. DNs. Oh, man, who's injured? Jordan Davis is injured. All right, so Jordan Davis is injured. We have Patrick Cooks. Williams is still here. We'll put Jermichael Alford here. Linebackers, Jermaine Johnson. With only 2 sacks, though, got to do better than that. Got to do better. Like, come on. Need y'all to do better. But secondary is good. So that's good with me. That's good with me. So we're going to go to the playoffs. I have faith in them. They're going to sneak into the playoffs. 9-8, and we don't make the playoffs, bro. And our defense was good too, bro. No way, bro. No way. Offense finished 12th. Carson Beck led the team, doing well. So he's the future pick. Top 10 defense as well. 34 touchdowns, 14 picks. We got sacked 40 times though. That's still a problem. 1,200 yards and 8 touchdowns for Breece Hall. Love that. Malachi Corley, 1,200 yards, 11 touchdowns. Xavier Restrepo, 12 touchdowns as well. Calvin Ridley had 1 touchdown reception. All right. Joel Timmon, our center, actually gave him the most sacks with 11. Andrew Thomas with 9. Darnell Wright only gave up 4 sacks all year. Amazing. Defense, which was top 10. Jamian Sherwood actually led the team. 9.5 sacks for Quinton Williams. 8 sacks for Jermaine Johnson. Grant Cheeks, our rookie, 6 sacks. Not bad at all. And then interceptions, we had a good amount. So, phenomenal year from our guys. Phenomenal year. We didn't make playoffs somehow, going 9-8. So, that obviously means that it's pretty tough. Pretty tough. Ravens went 17-0. Oh, my gosh, dude. Like, look, we were right there. I guess the Steelers made it in over us. So, that's tough, bro. That's tough. We had more home losses. That's why. Damn. So, we were an away team that was able to handle business. That sucks. That really does suck. But we made playoffs. We made playoffs. Oh, no, we didn't make playoffs, but we went 9-8. We were 3-4 and went 9-8. Carson Beck is at an 88. Breece Hall's at a 92. Offensive line is looking really good. So, if Joe Timmons gone, then we're kind of set there, too. Our receivers are good. Defense, D-line did this thing. I think Jermaine Johnson did well too. Grant Cheeks did well too for what we asked him for. So we kind of rebuilt the Jets really well. So, and last thing we're going to do is see if we got some Pro Bowlers. Hopefully we do. Hopefully Carson snuck onto there. We had we pretty much had like a top 10 offense and defense. So Packers just blasted the Cowboys. They're going off. they're going off. Eagles end up beating the Packers. Pro Bowl roster. We're in the AFC. Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes. Okay. Breece Hall did not make it either. Receivers. None of our guys. Tight ends. None of our guys. Offensive line. None of our guys, surprisingly. D-line. Quinton Williams, but only him. Linebackers, no one. Cornerbacks, no one. So they don't respect us. They don't respect us. Oh, we had a returner, though, make it Pro Bowl. They don't respect us. And I'm going to make a series out of this Jets team. We're going to make the Jets great again. And this was a phenomenal rebuild, in my opinion. We built them from the scratch, trading pieces, all sorts of work. And we're going to get to the playoffs for sure.